Where the wild things play, a band of heroes makes their way with two fierce barbarians, a two-wit of flair, a cleric, a bard, and a barrel beware. They're the bare minimum, adventurers true, with claws, spells, and chaos they'll barrel through. When the going gets tough and the fight's unfair, you can bet they'll call on a bear. The cleric heals with a flick of their hand. The bard spins tales of this merry band. A paladin warlock brings smites to the fray, while two barbarians shout, make way! They're the bare minimum, adventurers true, with claws, spells, and chaos they'll barrel through. When the going gets tough and the fight's unfair, you can bet they'll call on a bear. From forest to dungeon, they're making a stand. With fur fists and magic, they're the wildest band. No challenge too mighty, no foe too grim. With their trusty bear, they always win. They're the bare minimum, adventurers true. With claws, spells, and chaos, they'll barrel through. When the going gets tough and the fight's unfair, you can bet they'll call on a bear.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who are watching, you should be like, hey, you guys are supposed to be ready for a fight this week. Well, unfortunately, we had the fight. And due to some technical glitching doohickey stuff, we unfortunately did not get the fight recorded. So our very own Sladen, aka Helena, is going to give us a play-by-play of what happened last week that unfortunately you guys got to miss in the video recording. So go ahead, take it away, Helena.
Into Duskhaven. We did some shopping, talked some money, and we were heading to the inn when we lifted Mumbo out of the cart and we heard talking. And we didn't know what happened. And we heard... Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Robin. We heard Robin through a stone yelling that they had killed Sir Soren. And so we went to their lab where we found Sir Thorin dead and Robin had been attacked by someone named Discipline. And it was a long and hard fight. But Discipline chose to disappear before we could get to her. And that's about it. We won the battle. We got some prizes. And we leveled up.
And you did indeed. And she was able to escape with Robin and Sir Soren.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you all were able to revive Sir Soren. And you guys made your way back to the center of town. And you made it to the inn and you slept there over the night. Go ahead and someone remove 10 gold pieces from the party fund
Yep, I'll do that.
for your stay at the inn. And you wake up, you get a long rest, you're leveled up, feeling bright and fresh, except for the horrors that you witnessed last night. One died almost in front of you. And the day is yours. What you gonna do with it?
First, Okar's gonna walk over to Erin and ask her if she's prepared that spell today.
The banishments. Sorry, the banishment spell.
Yes, if you
Right.
could. Yes.
I did. I will go ahead and do that.
So I'll hand out the sword. Like, hold it out towards her.
I'll take it, and then I will cast banishment at 4th level.
And which sword was this? Was this the Sword of Vengeance?
Yes.
Alright. One creature that you can see within range must succeed on a charisma saving throw.
So
Well,
as you
it's an
go
object,
to as you go to hand over the sword, you realize that your fist will not unclench from the handle
Yeah.
of the sword.
It's not gonna
So
let go.
Aaron
Even with
reaches
the-
out and grabs onto the sword, the non-blade side, and she casts banishment, and you see this black energy start to coalesce in the middle of the sword, and it coalesces into this ball and then just kind of implodes on itself with this poof, and you hear almost hear like a ghostly scream, and it just and you realize you can relax your grip on the weapon now, and it basically is just like was it a longsword?
A +1 scimitar.
Okay, so it just basically acts like a +1 scimitar now.
Oh.
It is no longer cursed.
That feels much better.
I'm glad.
anyone-
Glad
Sorry.
I could help.
Thank you very much. Are you any good with scimitars, by the way?
I don't think so.
Anyone here good with scimitars? I'd like to try it.
For the stats on it again?
It's just a +1.
With the +1 sword.
Yeah. Scimitar.
I wouldn't mind trying if that's okay.
Which is a sword.
Okar will walk over to Gry here and hand her the sword.
It is considered a finesse light weapon. It does a standard damage is a D6. So this would be a D6 +1 plus whatever other bonuses
Yeah.
you have.
Kwai here takes it and gives it a few practice swings.
Romeo, you use charisma for attacks, right? Or do you still use strength?
For a physical attack, that'd be strength.
For a weapon attack, I think you still use strength. Well,
Yeah, that's...
I asked because some warlocks can use their charisma for weapon attacks.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like Hexblade or something like that.
Yeah, hexblades can. I don't know if it's solely
strength.
hexblade that does
It's
that, but
strength.
I just wanted to make sure that it's strength. I guess I could just look at your.
It is strength. She already rolled.
Oh, okay. A
Which is-
9.
That's why I went, oof.
Well, you're standing
Aaron
right next
immediately
to Okard.
puts up her shield.
You swing it around a couple times, and you accidentally manage to nick Okard's arm.
Oh.
And he takes 2 points of slashing damage.
Friendly fire.
I believe I'll just go ahead and cast a level 1 healing word
Okay.
on myself.
Yeah, heals it right back up.
Yeah. Just mark it there.
I'm so sorry. I swear I've been practicing.
It's alright. I'll just give you a little more room. And I'll Alucard wants to go down to talk to the bartender or tavern keep.
Yeah,
And he has a question for them.
absolutely. If you'll remember, the tavern innkeeper is a halfling named Ollie Thistlefoot.
Oh yeah.
He's a jolly halfling with a knack for brewing the finest ale in the region. The inn's name is the Thirsty Plow.
Mumbo would like to follow Card to the inn.
I mean, technically we're walking down from our rooms, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, good morning, young folks. Did you sleep well?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, probably be a good idea to get a meal, right?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with something for breakfast.
Anything in particular you'd like? Our morning special is big old plate of fried eggs and sausage.
That sounds good. I'll take some of that. How much?
That'd be 5 silver, please.
He'll hand that over. And then, but I also have a question.
Do my best to answer it however I can.
Does this town have a library, by any chance?
I'm sorry to say we don't really have a. This is more of a like a small fishing village. We don't really have a library per chance. You might find one of the larger villages, unfortunately.
Alright, thank you. And he'll just wait for his meal.
That's not a problem. I'll get that going for you. Anybody else hungry?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
I
take
am.
one too.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, there'll be 5 silver, and then he goes in the back and starts making breakfast for everybody. A few minutes later, he brings out big old plates with 3 fried eggs and big old sausage links on them.
Helena will pay for everybody's breakfast.
Thanks, Helena.
Thank you,
You're
Helena.
welcome. You're welcome.
Dad ate some of your fries.
Thank you.
So-
Pardon me, I'm also eating.
How dare you?
I know.
You said everyone in the party. I don't think you're in the party, sir.
I'm the tavern owner. I happen to be eating breakfast also, sir.
Going one for you, one for me. I like it.
He's having a breakfast sandwich though. He eats his on the go.
What's the plan today, guys?
What's the plan today?
Yeah.
What's our plan? Robin's gone. Soren's gone. Something's
Okay.
happening where Helena's from that we need to figure out.
True. I have no idea where discipline took them.
Do we know of any way to track them?
Can anybody in the party track?
Possibly?
What's it called? Scrying, right?
I don't have that yet.
I mean,
Did she only take Sir Soren's body? Like, is Robin?
and Robin took
Oh, she
Robin
took
with her
both.
as well.
Took both of them. Okay. I was about to say, like, we could, like, if someone was left behind, we can maybe speak to their body because I have speak with dead.
All right, creep.
Well,
Wait, you guys don't go around talking to corpses?
Helena will just look at her and try not to cry.
Oh, I feel bad.
Even worse, because you don't even know.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
I
she's
mean,
just gonna.
technically, how much of the party
We're
actually
not.
knows?
Hmm?
I don't know if Helena's told us.
Has Helena told everybody? I don't think Helena
About
has.
No, I don't think so.
about which part
The husband part.
she has.
I have?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has during one of our RP sessions. Yeah.
Wasn't it like the first or second episode?
Yeah, it was like we all were kind of telling them who we are, and something happened, and we had to take
That's
a
right.
moment.
Mm.
Emotional damage.
Thank you, Sir God.
I mean, I technically have divination.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
What kind of divination? There's lots of divination spells.
Would it require being at the location?
Divination.
Oh, there's actually a spell called divination?
Yeah. It puts me in contact with a god or a god servant. You can ask one question about a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. Blah blah. You offer a truthful reply, which may be a short phrase or a cryptic rhyme. That's why I'm not doing it. Because
Why?
I'm not. I know you too well, sir.
You could always try.
That cryptic rhyme would break us.
What do we know about Discipline?
She used to work with, like, she went to the same school as Robin,
Hmm.
Okay.
and
They actually
You
work
got-
together.
yeah, and she got
After
kicked
school.
out because of her experiments, and that's pretty much it. We do have some writing of hers.
She wants the stones because
Yeah, well, yeah,
can
she
use
she
them
wants
to
them.
Oh.
Yeah,
creatures.
The one time Helena lets him have the stone.
yeah. See, I blame Helena.
Thanks.
I mean, it's just a valid, it's a valid answer. You know, you let him have them.
Y'all were the ones
What?
telling me to trust him. Where did
So are you
Robin
gonna
and
cast
Discipline
divination?
go to school? Was it in Telhara?
I think it's
Yeah, they told us it was like a major school.
It was that mage's college in Telahara.
Mhm.
It was at the Mages College in Telhara? Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should go to Telhara.
That would be a good
We-
idea.
Good, but again,
But we also need to
do
go
we
to Openspire.
we don't
True.
we don't owe Robin anything,
True.
but at the same time, I don't like those rocks being out there and somebody making those odd creatures. So that's
We owe it to Sir Soren.
you're right.
True.
You're right. But I
And
think
you know, Okard wouldn't mind a visit to Telahara.
The stones being out there is a very bad thing. I've seen them and what they can do firsthand.
can you pull up for me, Roach, the world map real quick?
Mhm.
If we go there, then we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
One's
good.
already dead. That's messed up, dude. That's messed. Sorry, I had to on that one.
Very small.
I mean, in kind of
You-
roundabout way, Oakenspire is on the way to Telehara.
That's why I said
Yeah.
let's pull this up and kind of see, because if we went, let me do this. If we went this way to Oakenspire, like through this ridgeline here,
Mhm.
and then go to Oakenspire, we can definitely figure out and try to see what's going on with Nona's family, and then take Oakenspire. Oh my god, that's far. Way down
Yeah, it
here, but we could also like do something on the way, because that's just a lot of open land. Maybe stop at Shorecrest and then Telehara type of situation.
Mhm.
Let's ask
Helena,
the.
you want to go to Verdorn?
No,
Let,
I don't.
let's ask the.
Me. Sorry, I'll be okay.
Sorry.
I'm
That's
laughing so
actually
much.
magical. But
Kawhi here puts an arm around Helena
And that's
and
how my
also
12
takes some of her food.
okay.
At least it's not her drink.
I'd
Yeah,
have
as
to
long as
say
it's not my drink.
I
First
hear
of all,
roll me
we would.
a stealth check, and Helena, roll me a perception check.
First of all, we know not to reach for that mug. Flash
don't you
barrel.
dare.
Sorry, which check?
Guahir, roll a stealth check.
No.
Didn't somebody just get plate armor, so they have like disadvantage on stealth checks now too? Was that going here?
Yes.
That doesn't matter. You still.
She can see you stealing food from her plate.
She's just gonna laugh at Guahir and say, "Don't touch my ale."
I don't have a death wish.
You learn quick, young one.
So what's the plan? We going to Oakenspire?
I wanted to ask the tavern keep here, how far away Oakenspire is from here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a. I mean, I think I've seen you guys got a cart. That's a good 4 weeks. Open travel. It's about the same as the Yanrel. Maybe an extra day for Oakenspire.
So would it cut down because we have Helena with us?
I think that's with.
That
Or is that
wasn't
with
Helena.
Okay, I
Without
couldn't remember.
Helena, it's like 5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. Because it was a 3-week journey up here, and that's with mine. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll say 3.5
It would
weeks
be-
since Oakenspire's
Okay.
a little bit further than the
I just wanted to make sure I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Trying to see if we could get a buffalo.
Why not just use Mumbo?
Are you gonna run us there, Miko?
A buffalo has a quicker speed than these horses.
I'll tell you right now, there is no buffalo in
I know.
Dustwind.
I know.
The way Spike's or Mumbo's narcolepsy's been lately. I don't know if he could run us there.
That is very fair.
Hibernating, waiting for this.
Well, it's too bad you guys don't have like a flying carpet or something.
Oh, that's no fair. I know where one is.
That's why I wanted the buffalo, because I don't know if you remember our campaign, but it was like purple the speed of a horse, so we were zip zapping around. I think we go to Oakenspire and see how we can assist there, or even what's happening there, and then we go down to Telehara to try to figure out what's going on.
That sounds like a plan.
So we
I
definitely
like
need
the
to.
sound of that too.
I'm gonna ask
Mumbo,
the.
Helena,
Hmm.
do you all like that plan?
Seems pretty sound.
Helena takes a breath and says, "Yeah."
Okard.
Hmm?
What do you think?
She hasn't been back there in years.
Sounds good, Okard. Especially can't wait to end up in Telehara.
Helena doesn't want to go anywhere near Telhara or Verdorn or Stormscar. She doesn't want to go anywhere down there.
He doesn't want to talk to Zorus again?
Look, she is traumatized from that area. Okay.
Everyone she ever talked to between Verdorn's, Shorecrest, and Telehara. Especially Stormscar.
No, Stormscars. Yeah.
Alright, Brad said he'll be right back.
Helena's got family down there.
So are you guys gonna do anything else, or are you just gonna start packing up the horses and head on east?
Brad dropped.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
Yeah.
We need to buy rations for the journey.
Mumbo
Okay.
would like to buy another plate of food and ask why here if he wants to split it.
Okay. Be another 5 silver.
Gotcha.
Hungry boy, Mumbo.
Well,
Mumbo
he
eats
is a
for
big
2
boy.
people.
Absolutely, she wants some more.
Beard gets it. Oh, wait. He was talking about Helena.
He was. And I told him to bite me.
How many rations do you think we'll need for this trip?
I'm
Are you good?
doing the math right now.
Alright.
So
6 and say
5.
we ran out coming up here. I know that.
And we got like 8 coming up here each? Or was
Did
it-
we ever create a party fund for stuff like this?
Yes.
Did create one, but I'm the only one that's put any money into it. So if y'all
put
want
money
to,
into it.
Do we move into it?
I
oh
had-
wait, not everybody at once. So Mumbo, what are you adding?
Wait, what's the party fund at currently?
It's only at 240 right now.
240 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And some silver, but
I'll go ahead and add 400.
oh dang, okay. Draco.
Mumbo is generous.
Yeah, after that, after we got the gold from the harpies, Okard had
Mm-hmm.
put 100 towards, 100 of his share towards the party fund.
Got it.
Yep.
I'll
Mitch.
put 100.
Yeah, so okay. Aaron's 100. What about you, Mitch?
Slight problem. I'm terrible with maths and don't know how much I have.
Wait, Electrum is 10 gold pieces, right?
Well, everybody got 1,000 gold last week.
Most people do not use Electrum. And so typical gold conversion rates are 1 gold is 10 silver, 1 silver is 10 copper.
I don't know.
Aw, yay, baby.
I think whenever you added the 1,000, I ended up with 220 Electrum.
It was
I don't know if that's supposed to be there.
I don't know why that would add by itself.
No, that's meant to be there. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. We're talking about rations. I wanted.
No, we're talking about party fund at the moment.
Electrum is like
Oh.
a $2 bill.
Exactly.
How much do you want to add?
Only
to
the bank
party
has them.
fund?
Nobody else cares.
10
Right.
gold is 1 platinum.
Oh, and then platinum is.
Platinum.
Typically, platinum is the top. One
Oh, yeah.
platinum is 10 gold. 1 gold is 10 silver. 1 silver is 10 copper. People hardly use. In fact, we're just going to say in this game, we do not use Electrum. Remove it from the conversation.
Got you.
And then rations are 5 silver per person per day. So for a group of 6 people, that's 3 gold per day. And for 3 weeks of travel, it's 63 gold pieces. That is the listing. Depending on a persuasion roll, you might be able to get it cheaper.
I think we could
Especially
go
if
for
you're buying.
How much money did I take from you? Brad, you took you had 1,000 and you gave 200 to Why here. So
Mhm.
you have 800 left over.
Okay.
Electrum is half a gold, by the way. R-A-W.
So we're not using Electrum. So that's cool, but thank you, Beard.
Thank you,
In my-
Almighty God.
So I'm gonna put. I don't want to carry it on me though, and this is why. Because Eleanor's over there like ching ching ching, you know.
No,
With
I'm
all
not.
her
It's in the cart. It's in the cart.
Well, we need to get.
stolen.
Yeah, we need to get something a
Stolen, yeah.
little more secure than that.
That's true.
We really need some sort of magic bag or something. So I have 800 left.
Wait, didn't we get a magical bag?
No, because it was
No.
an insane amount.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We do,
the one that-
however.
The one that you saw that you were looking at was actually a portable hole, not a.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
Oh, I think
We-
it was the quiver thing, right?
Oh yeah, that was only for the quiver of Alona, but that was only
Yeah.
for, like arrows and
We,
stuff
we,
like that.
we do have one other thing though. We
Hmm.
have our portable boat ship
Oh,
thing.
that's true. The
True.
foldable.
But at the same time having to open that the whole time, up all the way to get our gold. But that might be a good place, to put rations and also to put.
I think when it's folded at its smallest part, it basically acts like a chest at that point.
Does it?
I think that's the idea for that boat.
Roach, do you know?
Well, that's a foldable boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Folding boat. Folding
we-
boat. That's it.
Do you still have
Foldable
all the
Folding
money?
boat appears as a wooden box that measures 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, and 6 inches deep.
Yeah. See, it's a
It
box.
weighs 4 pounds and floats. It can be opened to store items inside. It
There you
also
go.
has 3 command words. One command word causes the box to unfold into a boat 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep. The second command word causes the box to unfold into a ship 24 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 6 feet deep. And the third command causes the folding boat to fold back into a box, provided that no creatures are aboard.
What are the words?
Open.
You make those up when you get them.
Boat, ship, and open. There you go. Or close.
So it is 12 inch. It's a foot long, 6 inches wide, and 6 inches deep.
Yep. So it's a box to start.
Yes.
Oh yes, but if we were to put it,
But it is a box.
if we were to put it to boat size and put our golden rations in it, and then shrink it down,
Is
They-
that possible?
It would not work. No.
Oh, no.
Because when it folds back, the
Oh,
only
yeah.
things that fit
Yeah.
inside of it are the oars that anchor the mast and the lateen sail. The things.
yeah,
that
I
keep
think
it-
Muse had a little bit separate. That's why I wanted to ask. So We need something, but
So shall we have
Well,
the
you can
shopping?
always go visit the girl that you guys love talking to.
Oh, Guahir and
what's
her face?
Brad.
Wasn't there like a portable hole thing that she was offering?
That was a little pricey for
Yeah.
everyone
was.
because I think it was what,
1300.
5,000?
Nah,
Oh yeah.
I don't think it was that insane, but it was still really pricey. And
Does anybody
Go
else
back and
want?
see if she has anything else.
Does anybody else want to add to the party fund? So
I was putting 200 of my 800 in there.
Okay.
Just to make sure, though, I did want to ask, do you still have all the gold and stuff we got from the harpies?
Yeah, all of that's in the cart still. I
Okay.
think.
So I think that could also just be part of the party fund, as I think we're all okay now.
Yeah, like I put all the silver and everything in the party fund too.
Okay.
That's what I used to pay for the food this morning. And Guahir, if you can't add or don't want to add right now, it's fine. C4. We have over 1,000 gold in party fund right now.
So I did
I'm
want
still
to.
a little unsure of how much I have, but which is the problem? I'm so sorry.
How much was the gear that you got?
Buggered if I know.
Roach, do you remember?
Yeah, it was 1,000 gold. That's why he had to borrow from people. It's like 4 different
Gotcha.
people gave him 200 gold.
Was it? I know me and Brad did.
I know Aaron did.
And
I think Aaron said she did as well.
I think I did.
Okay. If she gave you
This is why we need a
200.
note taker.
Thanks.
I mean, I
Helena
have
is-
been, but
Helen is our note taker.
So
Involuntarily.
400 left.
yeah, you would have 400 left.
I'll give 200.
Okay, and that would leave you with 200.
So how much is in
And
the party
then-
fund right now?
Now we
$1
are
million.
up to 1,240
Okay.
gold
I'm gonna
and
let you guys know right now.
940 silver.
9 times out of 10, the only time you're going to use a party fund is if you're paying for the inn or stuff like that.
So as of right
Generally,
now,
You don't need more than like 100 gold in the party fund.
right now that we're having to buy all our rations and all that because
Yeah.
we have not gone hunting, have not gotten any meat or anything like that.
I mean, yeah, because rations are going to be pricey for a while. But
63.
maybe it's a good
Especially-
thing
Especially because we have like a month trip we're about to go on, you know.
that, yeah.
So that's actually another thing I was going to ask, if we could discuss with the tavern, keep good hunting areas around here, and possibly try to go get food and cook up for the trip. Give us a day to prepare.
Well, the tavern owner does not sell rations, but you might try. He does tell you that you can try the general goods Daria at the.
You
general
just
goods
want
shop
us to go
outside.
back to her.
Mm,
I already planned on it. Do you want to go? Yeah, I was going to say yes. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the general goods place, which I think I'm at because it's right here.
Yep, it's the red and white striped roof.
Bodega thingy.
Yep. Basically, it's a market stall. So you go to see Darla.
Yes, sir.
Daria. Well, good morning, y'all. How you doing? Great to see you again.
Good morning.
good morning.
We just have a few questions. Do you have anything like a bag of holding
You think I got one of those the other day? Let me go ahead and check my stock. And she'll go back, and once again, you hear stuff flying all over the place, and she digs down and pulls out this old dusty bag, and she dusts it off a little bit. I got one right here. It'll just cost you 400 gold pieces.
All right, I will go ahead and pay that, and then ask her about any good hunting areas, or if we can go hunting in the area to get some good food for rations, and how much rations will cost us if we need to buy some
yeah.
from her.
We do actually have a hunter in town, and so if you don't mind, he supplies the town with all our meat, and so I don't know if they would want you hunting around here because it would take away from our town. But we do have rations available. Those typically run around 5 silver per person per day. How long of a trip you guys thinking?
3.5
About
weeks.
about a month, 3.5 weeks to a
Okay,
month.
let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 6 of you.
Mhm.
And you see her counting on her fingers. What I can do is for 3 weeks of rations for 6 people, I can do 63 gold.
You said there's a hunter here. Can we buy meat from him?
I told you that, didn't I? Yes. You can buy meat. Well, we do have Finrick Blackthorn. He's a very good hunter. Makes his living. He supplies us with meat and furs. He's kind of a quiet man, but he lives down in the south part of the village. I think he might be able to sell you some meat. I will tell you that if you're planning on going 3 weeks, these rations will last a lot longer than fresh meat will. Because fresh meat will go bad, if you don't get it taken care of. If you don't eat it, it'll probably go bad within a few days. Whereas the rations will last you the entire time. But I mean, you're free to go back and see if he has some meat for sale. I just want to let you know that the rations will last you, and the meat probably won't. It's definitely not for the entire 3 weeks.
I'm assuming we'd like maybe a few days worth of meat at the very least.
Okay, yeah.
Just
absolutely.
because.
Like I said, his name is Fenric, and he lives on the south side of town. You can't hardly see. It's like partially covered. It's this house right here. He lives right near the edge of town, so we can slip off and hunt.
Okay. Which one? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Right near the edge, you basically can see half of his house. It's down at the very, very bottom.
Oh, okay.
Pen with the animals. Yeah, it's right south of there.
Yeah, I was zoomed in a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave and just kind of head that way.
Okay.
Elena's gonna follow. Where's he?
So when you get closer, let's see here. Fenric he's a male half-elf, skilled hunter who makes his living supplying the village with meat and furs. He's a very quiet demeanor. Spends most of his time in the forest. He's a very stoic, observant, and he has a very deep respect for the natural world. Hello, how can I help you?
Real quick question, DM. Can you put meat in the bag of holding I just bought?
You can put just about anything in the bag of holding. Let me go ahead and throw a link to the bag of holding into the Discord, so you guys can read all about it. As an interior space considerably larger than the outside space, it's got like a TARDIS. Its outside dimensions roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. It can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. It weighs about 15 pounds regardless of its contents. And retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. Now, with this thing, you have to, when you reach your hand inside, you have to know in your mind what you're going for. You like if you put 500 gold in there and you've used some, you can't be like, I want the rest of my gold. You have to say, I want 400 gold. I want a specific number. You have to know, that's how the bag of holding works. Because basically, inside the bag of holding is an extra. It does not exist in this dimension. So when you reach your hand in, you have to know exactly what is in the bag that you want to pull out. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
Might be a good solution for the party fund.
Mm-hmm.
That, and you can also put meat in it.
Yep.
And
As-
meat does not go bad while it's in there.
Exactly.
Very good. Yes.
And then, but if we don't remember what's in it, we can always just turn it inside out and everything will just come out of it.
Sure.
It doesn't say it at velocity on this one, sir.
Sure.
I remember ours.
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
Who will hold the bag of holding?
I mean, Brad paid for it, so.
Who?
I keep calling you Brad.
Yes, but yeah, I can hold on to it if everyone. Well, actually, because Helena has been nice enough to remember all our money.
Hmm. I
Do
can
you
hold
want
on
to
to
carry
it.
it?
Sure. I'll carry it.
Okay, so I will give that to her. But I would like to ask this kind hunter: does he have a decent amount of meat to where he could feed our party of 6 for the next 3 to 4 weeks?
Let me see here. I do have some meat items. Some of our fresher meat items, we typically reserve for the village. But what I do have is I do have a considerable stockpile of dried jerky. It lasts a lot longer. It's very good for you. I dry it myself and I add some herbs and spices. If you'd like to try a piece, and he hands you out a piece of dried jerky. This is from a deer that I took down maybe 6 months ago. And do you try the jerky?
I'm gonna sniff it first, curious to see what the aroma is, and then I will try a piece of it.
At first, it's a little tough, but the more you chew it, it becomes very soft, and it's basically like you're eating it the day he shot it. It is one of the best meats you've ever had in your entire life.
That is fantastic. Do you have enough? How much, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I can do a pound for a silver piece, and a pound will typically last you quite a while. For your party, for 3 weeks worth of journey, I could probably let you have all of that, which ends up being, let's see here. You typically eat 3 times a day. 7 times 3 is 21. So it would be around 10 pounds. So basically, you generating dinner. Math-wise, people would eat half a pound at each meal, which is still a lot. But he'd do 10 pounds for 5 gold pieces.
And that would cover the whole trip?
Yeah, that would definitely cover the whole trip. Yeah, 100%.
All right. I'm gonna look at Helena. Do we want to?
I can do 5 pounds of jerky for. 10 pounds of jerky for 5 gold pieces. I was getting my numbers mixed up.
Yeah. We can take that from the fund.
So we'll go ahead and hand him the 5 gold. I will keep a half-pound jerky out in a bag, and then we'll put the rest in the bag of holding.
That would definitely cover the whole trip, unless something else eats the jerky.
Kwai here looks at the jerky and says this would go great with sliced potatoes.
Keep an eye on Guy here.
Okay,
Now,
so
I will say
you
we
get 10 pounds of jerky from him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And what else do you put in the bag of holding?
We're gonna put the
We
money in there.
So just to repeat real quick for the DM, we're putting 9.5 pounds of jerky in the
9.5
bag of
pounds,
holding.
Right, you kept it half a pound out. Right, sorry.
Correct.
And then how much money are you putting in there?
He wants an exact amount.
Yeah.
I already caught him. I was like, oh, I know. I
Well,
love
you
it.
need to know an exact amount because
Yeah,
when
no.
you pull it out later, you have to know exactly what's in there.
I love it. I think it's great.
1,235 gold and 940 silver.
Okay. Anything else you're putting in there?
As of right this moment, no.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything else we need to put in there.
I mean, not that I know of.
Okay.
Maybe
Unless
Mumbo when he
everybody-
takes a nap. So, yes, and I think that's all we need from him, and I will tell him thank you and have a wonderful day and
Absolutely.
head back
You
to
have a
the
wonderful
cart.
day as well. And good hunting. So you have a bag of holding with all of your gold, and you have plenty of jerky. So, are you going to do anything else, or are you heading out?
I don't want to do anything else.
Oakard doesn't have any more business here.
Just ready to start loading the cart.
Okay.
Elcod's good.
And Mumbo is conscious this time, so that's good.
Yes.
You're
Alright.
heavy, buddy.
Unconscious Mumbo.
Gonna write a song about Mumbo.
Can we talk about how heavy he is? Jeez.
I mean, he's a big boy.
He's 8 foot tall. What do you expect?
Cart's taking notes.
He's literally double the size of Helena.
Literally. Well, she is almost 5 foot, but still.
I don't know what dwarf doctor told you that.
She grew when
What
she got
dwarf doctor?
aspect of the bear.
What dwarf doctor told you that?
When she got her aspect of the bear, she grew 6 inches, okay?
Sounds like the Grinch. His heart grew 2 inches. They're 2
That's
times the
right.
size.
3
That's
says
right.
3, there we go. One of them. 30 times
Alrighty,
the size.
so as you guys load up the cart and you head out from Duskhaven, you are heading towards. Get the big wide map out. You are heading towards Oakenspire, which means you're going to run basically straight towards this pass through the mountains, and then you're going to take a hook south to get to Oakenspire. So you guys head out. Your first, we're going to do just like we did the last time with weeks of travel. Hopefully, you guys will approach Oakenspire session, because we're going to do 3 weeks of travel in one session. That's the plan, anyway.
Oh boy, fast forward.
Somebody
So,
watched Sonic recently.
So, you guys head out. First few nights, uneventful. I mean, that you camp. You share some jerky around the campfire. Tell some stories.
Sing some songs.
Sing some songs.
Well, you'll sing the songs.
About 4 days in, you guys are settling down for the night. And you guys have been taking turns. Aaron, you are sitting else is sleeping. You're sitting
Roach, you're
in front of
cutting
the
out really
campfire.
bad. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was
No,
gonna
it's okay.
say.
Sometimes this happens with Discord. I have to leave and come back. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Perfect. So, y'all are sitting around the campfire, and Aaron, you're taking watch right now.
Okay.
So you're sitting there. It's probably 9-10 o'clock at night. It's still fairly early, but everyone else has gone to sleep. You took the first watch.
Helena
And you
takes first
suddenly-
watch all the time. Remember that.
Okay. You take second watch then. Helena,
Okay.
don't ruin things.
Okay, fine.
So, Aaron, you're sitting there on watch. You're looking into the fire. You're listening out, and suddenly you feel your sending stone vibrate in your pack, and you know that the only person that would be contacting you through the stone is Runa, who is your mentor in the Sisters of the Sky, and so you answer the sending stone. Aaron, my child, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Things are going well. How did your test go?
Not great. I got petrified, and I met a group of people who was able to free me, and then we were able to. I think they were able to defeat the basilisk. So I failed, but I've met these group of people. They seem really nice and helpful.
Hey, we are all going to fail. I cannot tell you the number of times that I failed in my trials before I became a Valkyrie. Please don't let it get yourself down. You have much further to go. I have faith in you. You're one of the brightest students I've ever trained. And I wanted to call and let you know that you keep continuing on your journey. But based upon everything that's been happening so far, you're one of the furthest students along. And I wanted to let you know that once you finish your current task, as soon as you're able to make it home, and it's wonderful that you found a group to travel with, and I hope that they're helping you as much as you're helping them. But once you get finished, or once you finish a basilisk, your next trial, I think, is something that you've wanted, at least since I've known you. I found the location of the Dust Crusher.
You did?
I found the temple, and once you complete your current objective, the temple is just outside of Ryubia, up in the mountains. It's a hidden away temple, and that's where the Dust Crusher is. So as soon as you're able to finish off a basilisk, as soon as you've completed that task, that will be your next task. And
Okay.
I believe that is a weapon that will do well for you, and I believe that you are fated to wield that weapon. I've seen it, and I have such promise for you, Aaron, and I'm so glad that you're well on your journey to becoming a Valkyrie.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear. How's everybody doing back home? I miss them so much.
The family is well. They ask about you all the time, and I'm so proud when I tell them how well you're doing. But remember, don't let this failure keep you down, because failure is a part of the process. Failure is a part of life. We fail so that we can learn how to succeed in the future. So please keep going, and I have no doubt that you will succeed and that you will become a Valkyrie very soon.
That's great.
All right, well, I have to go for now, but I just wanted to reach out and encourage you, give you some hope, and just let you know that I see big things for you. And I think that you're one of the brightest students that I've ever trained. So
Thank you, Runa.
So she says goodbye, and you feel a little pep in your step. You feel a little bit better. And, sorry, just a second. And so, you finish out your the rest of your shift well. You don't see anything happening. And you go on to another night. And you guys continue on traveling. About a couple days later. And Helena, you are once again taking first shift. Because that is what you do.
That's what I do.
And you hear a rustling in the trees. And it's not someone who's being quiet. And along with the rustling, you see the glow of firelight. And you hear people, he's over here, we have to find him. And you hear, and it's more than one person, it's multiple people. And suddenly breaking through the trees, you see a giant crowd of, there's got to be at least 30 people. They've got torches, they're all wielding like farmers' weapons, like pitchforks and hoes, and they approach the campsite and they see you sitting there. Where is he?
First thing I do is yell for everybody to wake up. And then I ask, who are you looking for?
So does everyone, before that happens, does everyone wake up and, actually, hold on a second. Everyone roll me a perception to see if they can hear Helena.
I have a passive of 18.
Yeah, you definitely hear her.
Okay. I get up and grab my warhammer and start ready.
Okard, you're sleeping peacefully.
Oh.
You hear nothing.
20.
Why hear?
Why hear in Okard hear
Okard,
nothing? Okay.
Mumbo, you come out of the
Mumbo.
tent and you see this group, this giant group of people, torches and pitchforks, and as soon as they see Mumbo come out of the tent, there he is! That's him! String him up! Arrest him! Bring him back now!
I would like to rage.
I would like to use a channel divinity to cast Shield of Faith on Mumbo.
Well, they're not attacking him. They're trying to arrest him.
Like to
He's
rage.
doing it.
Okay, so you rage.
Mm,
They, as soon as they approach, they see Helena roar and rage out.
you
Her
will
face goes
not.
red.
You will not touch Mumbo.
Do you know what he's done?
I don't care.
You don't.
I would like to know what I've done.
People are dead, and you don't
Well,
care.
shit.
People
He
are
just
dead,
said he
and you
doesn't
don't
even
care?
know. He doesn't
This-
even know what he's done.
This monster came into our village, promising healing and promising peace, and he used his witchcraft on someone in our village, promising to heal him, and then he left. And then that man went crazy and killed 4 people in our village before we could put him down. Whatever witchcraft that quote doctor put on him turned him into a monster. And he killed 4 people in our village. And we will have justice.
Well, he didn't kill him, number one. And where's the proof?
Where's the proof?
Where's the proof?
So you don't care that 4 people of our town are dead?
He didn't do it. The man did, and you got the man,
And
so
he-
there you go.
He turned the man. He used his witchcraft on the man and turned him into a monster.
Evidence do you have to support this?
What witchcraft?
Yeah, what evidence? What witchcraft?
Came in and you promised healing, and you used all kinds of salves and things that you made that no doctor had ever heard of. You put creams that you made yourself, and you whispered words over the body, and claimed that he was healed.
Mumbo, have you ever met these people before?
I've never been here, so I think you got
We're
the wrong
not from
person.
here. We've been tracking your party for days. We came from the mountains.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Now you know who we are.
Well, I would like to apologize that I could not heal him.
You turned him into a monster. And you call yourself a doctor.
Is that true, Mumbo?
It might be partially a little bit true. I did do a few homemade concoctions and they didn't go as planned. But it was all in attempts trying to heal.
So your intention was to heal.
Yeah, I took up trying to go into doctoring and homebrewing potions to try to help people, but it didn't always go as planned.
Seems like it's all a misunderstanding then.
Misunderstanding? 4 people are dead, and that's a misunderstanding to you? Obviously, we cannot take on a group of your size with your abilities. We're a bunch of farmers with pitchforks, so we're not going to attempt to fight you. But you need to stop acting like you're a doctor, and stop acting like you can heal. Because all you're doing is brewing chaos. We're going to come back, and we're going to come back in greater numbers, and we will arrest you for your crimes. Know that.
Better have the proof to back it up.
Proof or it ain't happening.
Yeah. Next time I'll bring my brother's dead body. And then they churn
You might be stinky when you get back.
and they leave. Oh my gosh.
Can I time out real quick? First of all, what are y'all on tonight? Cause Mumbo admitted he knew them. Mumbo admitted he failed. Bring proof. What?
I gotta tell you. That was not the intended response. I thought
No, I know it wasn't.
Holy mackerel. Bring proof and his body's gonna stink?
That's why I said time out. Bring it back full circle real quick. What just happened?
So they leave.
Like a bad
Promising
episode
to
of
come
Jerry
back
Springer.
Promising to come back in greater numbers and arrest Mumbo for his crimes. And that leaves the party to talk.
Well, Elcod's still asleep. So
Sure.
I go and wake up the rest of the party members by kicking their ankle. Like, get up! I don't want to talk about.
Oh, I'm crying now.
Alright. I'm gonna get up, eat a piece of jerky, and sit down by the fire.
I'm gonna have to mute. I can't stop laughing.
So guys, how's your night going?
Why are we
You wanna tell
awake?
us about that? What just happened?
Did something happen?
Can this
I think Helena needs a moment.
A group of farmers just came up and tried to arrest Mumbo for apparently trying to heal some farmers that didn't end up being that way, that ended up killing them.
What exactly happened, Mumbo?
So, they came to me and asked if anyone was a doctor, and I attempted to try to heal this man's brother using some homemade potions and concoctions and rituals, and he didn't make it, let's just say. So I tried to bring him back another way.
Wait, you tried to bring him back?
So he is currently, to my knowledge, dead.
Now. Okay. Did you kill him?
I would say he was dying before, but the potions probably didn't help him.
And after the potions, he was dead?
As far as I know, yes.
And then what did you do exactly?
I traveled down south from the mountains in attempts to try and better my knowledge.
So,
Can I just make an insight check?
there was more told to y'all that I don't know that I need y'all to say.
All right, so Aaron, roll an insight check, and Mumbo, roll deception.
No.
Oh no, a negative.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I got a 3 plus 8, so 11.
And he rolled a 7. Mumbo, are you lying to her?
Tell the truth, Mumbo.
He's gonna say technically no. I'm already reading it. He's told us the truth,
As
to
far
his
as
knowledge.
I know, to my knowledge, yes, I am telling the truth.
He can't even say it with a straight face.
I was not expecting this.
See, that's
Just wait
how I
until
know.
Your
That's how I know. that I
Surprise, mother.
cheated,
Oh.
Is because I was not expecting this. That was the desired outcome. So
Yeah,
Just
instead
like
you
you
got
weren't
laughing and where's the proof? We ain't got no proof.
Your brother will stink by the time you get back.
I mean, at least it's icy and cold mountain, so he won't decay as fast.
So, was he dead before you left?
Yes.
Then
He was dead before you left?
Before I left the mountains to come down.
and then he came back after he left.
Did you know about him coming back after you left?
No.
Did you know it was a possibility?
There may have been a possibility, but I didn't think it would happen.
And this is when he tells us that he's multi-classing into necromancer.
I already figured
He's
when he
already
said
multi-classing.
when he said rituals, spells, you know, I was like,
Wow.
so what exactly did you give him?
Yeah, what exactly did you give him? My mom was a healer, and she used like a bunch of elixirs. Maybe like I can.
Damn, Beard!
Damn, Beard!
Sorry.
What did you give the farmer?
Oh, just a few herbs I found randomly around the mountain.
What specific herbs?
You know, the ones that kill a man.
I'm taking that silence like you know exactly what you gave him.
Or
He
he has
doesn't.
no idea.
Yeah.
He just picked random herbs off the mountain and was like, sure, these will work.
It was a few random ones.
So, without any knowledge of what these plants can do, you made some concoction and tried it on him?
Yes. Well, I knew what some of them did, but apparently they didn't mix together well.
So again, you knew what none of them did.
Pretty much, yeah.
But what are we doing about this? What do you feel we should do, Mumbo?
Well, they said they've been tracking us for a couple months now. Well, at least me. So I feel like they're just gonna follow us more. They might have somebody watching us and following us, keeping them updated. And they said they're gonna come back in larger numbers to try to arrest me. I would say we could keep running, but I don't think that's gonna work. But we do also have a mission at the moment.
Alright, rest of the party, what do you think we should be doing? Sounds like a plan.
Fine, just sounds like we got more on our. We just got more on our table now.
Yeah, we definitely
Well-
got a lot on our table.
Well, Mumbo, would you want to go back and try to figure out how to fix it? Like, do you actually want to like?
Don't think he's gonna
Okay.
fix the dead.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're out for blood.
Yeah.
Did you promise them you could heal him?
He did say that he made promises.
Yeah.
Okay, but Mumbo, did you? What did you say to them? Did you say, "Oh, I can heal them for certain"?
I mean, I didn't charge him any prices because I was still new and trying to learn, so it was more of a learning experience.
Come on.
Did you tell
We're
them
not
that?
doing trials.
I
But
did
did-
tell him I would try to heal him.
What's the big
But
deal?
did you
It's
tell
only
them you were new to
trials.
healing? That you have never done it before? Did you tell them that?
I did not inform them of that part.
Or
You can't see how far back my eyes are rolling, but I almost lost them for a minute. And that's me as Elcod, because I'm a druid, and not knowing what plants do, it was very well not to mess with them. So, where are these people at currently?
yeah.
Okay, can we still see them?
No.
Okay.
No, they're
It's been a
gone.
while since they left. You've had to like you had to talk to other party, but you had this whole conversation while they were marching away.
Where in the mountains were you?
From the Kamchatka Peaks.
In the peaks?
we were from the Venser area.
I'm gonna need you to ping it on the map, sir, because I'm blind.
Oh, I got you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I circled it.
Jesus.
It's a good distance.
Yeah, it's probably, what, 12 weeks away?
Hey,
Something like that.
Hey DM, that's kind of near my hometown. Would I kind of know like what plants that he could have
It'd
possibly
be
used?
this.
I'm
Be this
working on
over
that right
here.
now.
Okay.
They'd have to come this way, 20 feet, and then come down here, 5. And then come down here.
15.
Yeah, they're
Go away.
heck far away.
That. There we go.
They make quite a track. Since it might take them a while. Probably be best to just continue on our way.
Okay, so part of this is actual lore. Part of it is I just made it up. So Spike,
Alright.
I sent you a message.
Got it. You want me to...
Yeah,
Tell
you can. If
Alright.
if they ask about what herbs you were looking for or what you used, and the second part say you didn't find that out until much later.
Oh, so you were wondering what herbs I was collecting.
Yeah, my mom was a healer, and she would use stuff like that.
Have you ever heard of Adder's Tongue?
You have. You don't even have to roll an insight or history check on that because your mom used that heavily. It was one of the most often used herbs, and it is found very prevalent in the Kamchatka Peaks. That sucker blooms everywhere, and it's one of the most popular herbs that people use in healing.
Okay, so I convey that to the party. Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I didn't know it also included something called Gloomwort, which is a weed that grows on graves, and it can cause people to be infected and turned into zombies.
Well, that's fun. That's great.
I'm gonna bonk Mumbo on the head with my quarterstaff.
I'm assuming my rage is ended by now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't smack him. Okay.
Well, you can. Do an unarmed strike.
An arm strike? Okay.
Oh, he might still have the +2 to AC because I did cast Shield of Faith on him.
It doesn't
Oh, it
matter.
doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
Don't you do a standard like 5 damage for? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 bludgeoning damage.
So she conks you pretty good on the head.
Fruit Loop dingus. Or no, what's a good dwarf thing?
Milk drinker.
So I know that Helena just got done peeing herself, but
Shut up.
Isn't this normally when we take a break for Helena so she
Yeah.
can put kids to bed?
No, I did that before we started.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but we can
This
take a
is
break.
just our
You
this is
guys
just
want
our
to take a
halfway
break?
point.
Okay,
Sure.
so let's go ahead and take a break. We'll take about a 5-10 minute break. Come back here at 10 after or 5 after, whichever. As soon as
10 after is
everyone
good.
gets. Okay, 10 after. Yeah, come back here at 10 after, and we will continuing on. Okay, so after your discussion with Mumbo about his war crimes or his past, you guys continue on traveling towards Oakenspire, and you stop several times, have some more riveting conversations around the campfire, and one night, Mumbo is keeping watch. Everyone else is sleeping, and Helena, you start to have a very vivid dream.
Oh, great.
You see this man walking through a forest. He's a very large man. No, sorry. He's larger than you, but short to everybody else. So, you can tell that he is also a dwarf. He has, he's very stocky. He has short red hair, a big, huge red bushy beard, and he has very hairy forearms. He's got a sword, a big, great sword, and he's walking through this forest. And as the forest breaks, you see this clearing. You can see the peaks in the background. The clearing. You can see a small river, and you recognize this clearing. But there's no village there. This is where Oakenspire should be,
Wait.
but it's not there.
Oh no.
And your view kind of shifts. You were viewing him from behind, and your view kind of shifts, and he stands, places his great sword on the ground, and he stands, puts his shoulders back and his head out, and he's looking around. He's like, yes, this will be where I will build a mighty village. And then as your view kind of pans around, you see this necklace around his neck, and it is identical to the one you wear right now. And he looks out. This will be a place where I will build the mighty village of Oakenspire. And my family, for generations to come, will call this place home. And then all of a sudden it goes black, and you wake up and you're clutching the necklace in your hand. And you can tell it's not similar. It doesn't look like it is precisely the same necklace that he was wearing in your vision. And you sense recognition. Roll me a history check with advantage.
History with advantage. Hmm. 15.
You definitely recognize this man. You've seen images of him. You've seen images of him around Oakenspire in works. This is one of your ancestors. And he is the one who founded and built Oakenspire. That started Oakenspire to be the village that it is today. You can trace your lineage back to him. and you don't know why, but you know that he will soon become important to you. So, you guys continue on traveling towards Oakenspire. You have several more nights, uneventful. Everything goes well. You reach the area in between these two peaks, and Helena.
Helena's very uneasy right now. She doesn't like this spot.
Helena.
Hmm.
So you breach the peaks, and you see in the distance. You still got at least another like 4 to 5, maybe a 1 week of travel. But you can definitely start to see, because Oakenspire is kind of down in a valley, and as you come down under the peaks, you can see it down there. And you guys have been subsiding off of jerky, and you bought 9.5 pounds of it, and you know that you burned through a good 8 pounds of jerky. So just as every morning, just as you have before, you keep the image jerky in your mind as you reach down in the bag of holding, and you find nothing. You know for sure that when you left Duskhaven, you had 9.5 pounds of jerky. You put it in the bag of holding. You burned through 8.5 pounds, and there's no more jerky left in the bag of holding. You still have about 5 days left to travel. And that's where we're going to end things for tonight.
Of course. It's also where Helena's mother was killed.
So, you guys have almost made it to Oakenspire. You somehow had a pound of jerky go missing. And you still have about 5 days of travel, so we're going to find out what you guys are going to do for food. Next
My
week.
bet is it was Helena's mother's ghost who ate it.
Yeah. Very possible. We're passing through here, and she got hungry, so she just morphed it out of the bag of holding.
Good thing I still have rations.
There you go. So, thank you all very much. I hope this was okay if I didn't have any battle maps prepped, since we were doing just a lot of
No, that's great.
traveling and some emotional damage moments and stuff like that.
Yeah. I have 7 days of rations left. Sweet.
Yay! That's just for you, not for the whole party.
Not for the whole party.
So you're like, screw you guys. I got my own food.
I have
No.
10.
I will
wait, how much-
I will relay it to them that we have nothing left and we need to.
I love that in a party where one of them doesn't eat. Our party has 75 pounds of jerky.
A lot of freaking jerky.